First time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shouts out to the early birds, starting with Lee's Way. What's up? What's up? What's up, Blue? Okay. Let's see. It's Mika. What's up? It's Mika. Yeah, fam, this is one of those cases where people are going to shoot the messenger. This is one of those things where, you're either to the left or you're to the right. You're either all the way to the left or you're all the way to the right, no middle ground. But I'll take my chances anyway. This is what I said personally. I've been saying this for a while, but Umar just said it. Dr. Umar Johnson just said it, and it's a viral clip out there now. So let's get into it, fam. I'm gonna do I'll give a few more shout outs and then I'll get right into it. Let's see. What's up, Kim? I see you. All right, fam, going in. Who was that? Syrian? Nomad. Okay, going in. Dr. Umar said that Cassie was purely a victim. Anyone who claims that Cassie was purely a victim is in denial and says people are going out of their way to make excuses for her because she is mixed. She's of mixed race. And he also said that Black women do not give Black women that type of support. I'll challenge a piece of that, that last piece. I would say some Black women don't give Black women that type of support. But overall, I do agree. I do agree that Cassie is being supported because she's a mixed race. Cassie is also being supported is because, from a societal standpoint, she is attractive, right? From societal standards, not a standpoint, but standards. She is attractive. And so a lot of people are supporting her because of that. And as Dr. Umar said, look, if it was Lizzo, they would be saying, you knew what you got yourself into, you knew what you was doing, you could have left. And I absolutely agree. If Cassie was, Lizzo or some big back chick with a crooked lace front, y'all would have been like, man, get out of here. I don't believe her. She lying. She could have left. That's what people would be saying. So I absolutely agree with that. Dr. Umar is on point, but a lot of people won't agree with him because they don't like Dr. Umar. But the truth don't care who tell it. Dr. Umar told the truth, and instead of people looking at, instead of people examining his comments and, responding with some type of critical analysis, they come back with, check on your kids. Hey, man, when you going to build that school? All that type of stuff. If a person was debating, that ain't how you debate. You'll never win a debate getting off topic. I find that people on the internet have a very, very hard time staying on topic. Cassie was a victim. Let's put that out there. Cassie was a victim. But Cassie was only a victim when she got whooped in that video. She was a victim when she got whooped in the video. But Cassie, as Dr. Doom just stated, was also an abuser. She was also an abuser. It was two people who was always at the freak-offs. It's two people who was always at the freak-off. Diddy and Cassie. Cassie rode shotgun. I think everybody will concede that Cassie rode shotgun. But in any situation when somebody's riding shotgun, they usually know where the driver is going. They have a good idea of where the driver is going. If the driver is going to meet someone, they have a good idea of who the driver is going to meet. And at any point, somebody who's riding shotgun could say, stop, let me out. Like Tyron Turner did in Boys in the Hood. No, that wasn't Tyron Turner. That was Gooding. What's his name? Cuba Gooding Jr. At any point, if you're riding shotgun, you say, man, you know what? Let me out right here. Just let me out. I don't care. I ain't got to get all the way there. Let me out right here. She didn't do that. She did not do that. She stayed. She stayed, she stayed, she stayed. Even when she left, she came back. Sometimes he went and got her. But other times, she just went back. He persuaded her to come back. Some people say 19 is a child. Well, she was a child. She was 19 years old. I would agree that she was young. I would agree that she was probably immature. And Diddy was sharper than she was, knew more about the world than she did. But she absolutely was not a child. At 19, you can go to the army and fight. You can give your life for your country at 19. At 19, you can drive. What else? What other things can you do at 19 years old? At 19, you come and go when you want to. Most 19-year-olds, if they like the taste of alcohol, they drink, they smoke. They do drugs, they come and go when they want, they cuss, they have babies. They do any damn thing they want to do except be responsible. Yeah, and they will put you in prison at 19. What's up, Miss Michi? They will put you in prison at 19. So I don't know nothing about all these excuses. Cassie finna find out what it's like for people to come after you just because you got a bag, because you got a bunch of money. She about to find out what it's like because old buddy, what's his name? The Howard guy. Cassie know him as Dave. What's his name? Let's see. What's buddy's name? His name is Clayton Howard, yeah. So she about to find out what it's like to have a bunch of money and have a target on your head and people coming after you. She about to find out because Clayton Howard want a bag. Clayton Howard is suing Cassie and Diddy, but he's suing Cassie for giving him an STD. And he'll probably hit her with some emotional distress because Cassie allegedly aborted his child and continued to have raw, unprotected sex with him. Who says you can't drink at 19? You can drink at 19. It may not be legal. Shit, it's people drink at 10. I'm not talking about what's legal. I'm talking about what people do at 19. Oh, people 19, when people 19, they're a child when they don't want to take responsibility. When they want to do what they want to do, they grown. Even when they're 18, a kid will be living in their mama house and will tell their parents, I'm grown. Just by virtue of them being 18. They ain't got no money. They ain't got nowhere to stay or nothing. They ain't paying no bills, but they're grown because they're 18. They'll tell you in a heartbeat, I'm grown. I'm 18. I'm grown. I can't wait to be 18 so I can be grown. Do what I want to do. Countdown. They be counting down. But the moment they do something inappropriate or break a law, now they're a child. Nah, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Dr. Umar Johnson said that people are out here making excuses for Cassie and supporting Cassie because Cassie is mixed race. So if she wasn't light-skinned and mixed race, if she was Lizzo, she wouldn't be receiving this type of support. Now, what y'all think about that? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, I have the same energy, man. Now, keep it a buck now. God's watching. Drop a comment, fam. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I will be back with another live in perhaps about an hour. All right, that's my time, fam. Appreciate y'all. No more talk.